Good evening and welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. You clicked on to long range weather forecast discussion for January 11th to the 23rd. For the period for January 11th to the 15th, models and ensembles are depicting a less amplified flow this period along with rising heights in the east. Pacific air entering North America and a split flow will make inroads and erode the Arctic air mass in place east of the Rockies. This will result in wintry precipitation from the southern plains into the lower Mississippi Valley, northeast into the mid-Atlantic and northeast. The negative temperature anomalies will gradually lessen in time. Temperatures in the west are forecast to average 10 to 15 degrees below normal. So we're going to look at the temperature anomalies during this time. We're going to go to the 11th. And we can see we have here 10 to 15 degrees below normal. Greatest departures will be in the southwest. And we're going to go to the 15th. And we still have temperature anomalies of 10 to 15 degrees. Now, this is European ensembles. And we're looking at the GEF ensembles, and their forecast 10 to 15 degrees to normal. And the difference would be in the east, the temperatures will average about 10 to about 5 to 15 degrees below normal. Now we're going to look at the period for January 14th to the 18th. Here's the GFS ensembles, and the models are forecasting. Let me see if I can get. Are forecasting a large area of positive height anomalies from Siberia, Russia, down to the western U.S., and we have a trough over eastern Canada into the northeast. All the models are indicating this, and you can see that the trough weakens and lifts out of the nation. This is the European ensembles. This is the GFS, and you can see we have nearly above normal heights across much of the nation. And then we look at the other models. This is the Canadian ensembles and the GEFS ensembles, all indicating the same thing. Now, the ensemble means. Let me see if I can find the ensemble means. Okay, this is ensemble means for this period, and you can see that it's forecasting pretty much the same thing, a ridge in the west, and the trough, you can see the 540 line across northern New York State as the trough lifts out. During this forecast period, I'm calling for sometime today, above normal temperatures here, below normal temperatures for the northern mid-Atlantic and the northeast during this time frame. The temperatures are forecast to average, you can see about 5 to 10 degrees above normal in the west, and in the east temperature anomalies will lessen, and it'll be about 10 degrees below normal, or 5 to 10 degrees below normal, sorry. For precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation because the GFS ensembles are forecasting a pretty dry pattern across much of the nation during this time frame. So during this forecast period, calling for below normal precipitation here. So now we're going to look at the period for January 19th to the 23rd. This is the 19th, and you can see this is the, I think this is the GFS ensembles, the Canadian ensembles, showing almost a zonal flow with above normal heights across so much of the nation. The below normal heights in the trough and the upper low moves up to northern Canada. And you can see the other models are showing basically the same thing. Now the ensemble means are showing more of a zonal flow, especially as we get to the end of the period. We're going to go to the 22nd. And you can see that there's a zonal flow, and the 540 line is north of the Canadian border, north of the Great Lakes. So during this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures here during this time frame. Temperatures will be averaging about 5 degrees above normal in the east. During this time frame, temperatures will be during. The maps are jumping around here. Okay, so during this time frame, I'm forecasting above normal temperatures here, and temperatures are forecasted, like I said before, about 5 degrees above normal for precipitation. The as I showed you before, the ensembles, GFS ensembles, are forecasting a dry pattern, but I've been looking at the other models, and they're showing a tendency for below across this region and above in some other regions. But this is what I like, especially down here, and maybe possibly above across parts of the Southwest. But the best I could come across to is above normal precipitation here. So that is the long-range weather forecast discussion for January 11th to the 23rd. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.